Yo, people, it's your boy Major, and as always, I'm with my brother Ace, and welcome back to another episode of Two Up Front. Ace, what are you telling me, bro?
Hey man, I'm doing all right, man. I'm a little bit concerned, man. This heat wave is starting to come back. It's circling back, man. This country is not built for this, but nah, man. Other than that, can't complain. A lot for us to get into. A lot has happened, man, since we streamed last, man. But how you doing, my guy?
Yeah, bro, I'm good, man. You know how it goes, blessed and highly favored. But yeah, man, a lot of football chat. Yeah, like I'm looking forward to this. There's a
Yeah,
lot of things to talk about.
yeah.
But yeah, man, before we get into it, please make sure you smash the like button if you haven't already, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. But yeah, bro, man, first and foremost, were you able to stay up for the England game?
Bro, I hope you're not too disappointed in me, man. You know what happened, yeah? Because I've spoken to a few different people, and I think I went for the worst strategy. I went for I normally stay up late anyway. Let me just stay up. Like, it's fine. 1 a.m. is not too bad. But I can't lie, man. When they moved it from 1 to 2, at that moment, I should have probably napped. I said, nah, man, let me just stay up again till 2. I think I watched the first 20 minutes of the game, and then I fell asleep, man. And I woke up to just everyone telling me how I missed a classic. So yeah, man. I watched the first 20, but then I probably missed it when it got really good, which it sounds like probably more towards the second half and the end of first half. But yeah, bro, did you manage to catch the game?
I hear you. Yeah, I did, man. Like I took the different strategy. I said have a sleep a little bit, set the alarm, wake up.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I took that strategy.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. For future reference, I think that's the strategy that worked best. Because other people that watched the match too, they also slept before. So, maybe trying to stay up wasn't the right decision. I probably would have got away with it if they didn't change the game from 1 to 2. That was the move that just made it was a step too far for me. Like I was just too tired.
Yeah, no, I hear it. Like the man that were even trying to go out to watch it. I had to say, nah, bro. I need to sleep straight after this. I've got work in the morning. I
don't know, like my little brother's school, like they moved their school start time and everything.
I was seeing a lot of that. Yeah,
try to catch the game, but yeah, it didn't make a difference. I tried to wake this guy up. He just fell back asleep. So I said, yeah, man, I'm sure that's what happened to most of the kids in the country, but nah, it was funny.
But yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, that's the only place that we can start, man. Yeah, man. They weren't lying to you, man. You missed the classic.
I missed the classic.
You missed the classic still. It was a great game, man. Like, obviously, I think we've got to start with like the build-up. Because obviously, Mexico, they have this great record at the Azteca. Everyone is taking jogs around the stadium talking about the altitude. Do you get me? Everyone, they're taking it upon themselves, to do their own research to see, hey, how are England gonna cope with this? Like, I think there was a lot of build-up, and obviously Mexico, like, it was always gonna be a difficult game because they're home. They do have a really good record at the Azteca. And yeah, man, like I think a lot of people looked at this game and thought this could be tricky. Like England will do well to get past Mexico because this isn't going to be easy at all, man. And yeah, man, like I can only imagine how it must have been if you were actually at the stadium. But like even just through the TV, like you can even hear the atmosphere.
Bro, even at the start of the game, that's what I did catch. I did catch the atmosphere. And it looked electric. Like it looked electric. I can vouch for that too. But go on, as you're saying anyway.
So yeah, man, I feel like there's a lot to talk about regarding this game, obviously. And yeah, like we'll get through it. But I'll just start off by saying I feel like this World Cup tournament, it's been the tournament for superstars. It's been the tournament for the big players to stand up and say, you know what? This is why I'm one of them ones. This is why I'm one of them guys. This is why they big me up. And yeah, if you look at Mbappe, you look at Messi, you look at Haaland, we'll get into all of that later. Like, yeah, man, the superstars have been performing. And obviously for England, I think you've got two men that you're looking at to say, bro, we need something from you specifically. Kane.
Yeah.
And it's crazy as well because Bellingham, like, we'll get onto him in a bit because people are saying that he shouldn't even be there. Like,
no, it's true. Listen, me, I have to put my hands up, bro. Listen, I do a lot of talking. Bellingham is definitely those players that this is a tournament where I have to say, you know what, Bellingham, I have to put my hands up and say you're the guy, man. Like, I was doing a lot of talking. I still do think as a 10, you want him to create, it's a low block, it's a different position. I still don't think that's just what he is. But in terms of what he is as a box crasher, yeah, man, he's ridiculous. Like,
and you know where it is as well, yeah. Like we can, because yeah, he's not like he's not like your typical type of 10. Like, do you get me? Like, when you think of a 10, like, you don't imagine Bellingham. But forget even about the football for a second. I think, you know what you just need? Like, I think you need man who just believe that that guy. Like you need that. Like, of course you need the talent to back it up, but you also just need that. Like, you need, man. Like, and I remember even remember in the last tournament where Bellingham, he scored the last minute equalizer and was like, who else? Like, and it's like, who? I like stuff like that. Like, do you get me? It's like, bro, this guy's a Galactico, bro. You think he's a Galactico, bro. Like, do you think he got to Real Madrid for no reason?
Bro,
like,
you don't start at 16 years old in the championship,
bro.
Hey, week in, week out if you're not the guy,
bro. Like, do you get it? So yeah, man. I think first and foremost, like, he's got that about him. Like, do you get me? It's like he embraces the pressure and he's ready for it. And I feel like you need that because England, they've had some great players over the years. But a lot of them, like, they just haven't performed. Like, do you get me? Some of my favorite players, some of your favorite players, they've just, when it's got to these big stages, they've not been able to replicate what they do at club level, at international level. They've not been able to do that. And yeah, man, like, I think Bellingham, like, he's really shown up. And yeah, like, he shut up a lot of the doubters. And then Kane as well. I feel like Kane, he's like, sometimes I think he gets unfairly criticized as regards to like what he's done. I think both club and country, because I think, yeah, like, I think because obviously he was at Spurs and like, obviously they had their title races, they got to finals and stuff, but they weren't ever able to get anything over the line. Like, I think, yeah, sometimes he can get a bit overlooked. And then at international level, obviously he scored important goals and he scored some big goals. But I feel like this tournament, like, when I look at that match against Congo, like, I feel like that was like, I think that was Kane's biggest moment in the England shirt. It's like, you know what, bro, we need someone to bail us out. Like, we need a superstar. Bro, this is just not our day today. Can someone bail us out? And I think people who are hypercritical of Kane, they would say, you know what, in those moments, we just feel like sometimes you've come up short. Like, do you get me? Like, when it's really, really been crunch time, it's not like you've not scored important goals, but it's like when it's really like, and yeah, man, I think he showed it in that last game where it's just like, you know what, guys, don't watch it. Don't watch nothing. Don't watch that. I've got this. And I think Bellingham as well, he's been showing up. 11 goals have been scored by England in this tournament. 10 of them have been Kane and Bellingham. Like, that is...
No, and to be fair, though, like, even on paper, like, it just seems like a two-man step that just makes so much sense. It's a nasty, like, you know what I'm saying? You know Kane wants to drop in, you know Bellingham wants to run past him. So, and it's just that extra body in the box. And yeah, man, it's not surprising that they're the two guys that are getting the goals, because if I look across the team, I don't really know who else would be scoring the goals. So fair play to Tuchel for like understanding that was the partnership that he needed to go with. Because like you say, going into the tournament, there was even a lot of conversations like, would Bellingham even start? Would it be Rodgers? It was looking like was he trying to phase him out a little bit and all this kind of stuff. But yeah,
man was saying should he go, bro, with attitude. And, I know, bringing up all of this one, bro.
I know, and even that, man. That's I never liked that.
All of that
stuff with and I think you say it. So I think I don't know if it's definitely a British or European thing of like we don't have the same as like American sports where like you can be the guy and claim and know that you're the guy. Everyone wants to be humble and not talk too much and sound like let everyone know. But no, it's like he's the guy and it's fine. It's okay if he knows he's the guy too. Like,
and that's how sports has always worked as well. Like, and you're right as well. Like in other countries as well, like they know who their guy is. Like, do you get me? And they embrace the fact that this person's the guy. But yeah, I feel like in England it's never. Yeah, like there's just always been, you know, the English press. They always want to make something out. Yeah, man. But as regards to obviously just quickly going through the goals, whilst Kane and Bellingham, and I think Bellingham specifically in this match, I think he was brilliant, man. Like even outside of his goals, man, like it was a top performance, like real top performance. But also I've got to give credit to other players outside of them too, because I feel like there was a lot of people who stepped up. I think Pickford made some really big saves. Like I think he was big for England. I think Gordon, who like he's not always had the best performances, but I thought Gordon was great. Like I thought Gordon put in a really good performance. So credit to him as well, because I know some people have said, why should you be starting? And he's not put in the best performance, but I think he put in a lot. I think Saka, the fact that this guy is operating on one leg, and he's still able to create like just moments that
like 3 assists in 140 minutes.
Yeah, bro, like moments that have helped England. Like, do you get me? Like he's still able to have an impact on matches. And I think we've seen that at Arsenal as well, when it's like even when he's not been at his best, he's still able to brilliant cross goal, etc. And I think, yeah, man, like we can clearly see he's not fully fit. Like, do you get me? But the fact that he's still been able to contribute is brilliant. Like, do you get me? Because I think like it must be very difficult going into a World Cup knowing that you're not fully fit, having to start on the bench, having to come off the bench, and having to have your minutes managed. And yeah, man, like I think the fact that he's still been able to contribute, I think he deserves a lot of big credit for that as well. So yeah, with the first goal, I think Rice, like he's another person where it's like, you know, speaking about fitness issues and stuff like that, but like he was showing one of like his best traits when it comes to like ball carrying and just bringing the ball up the pitch. Like obviously he's just a powerful guy, like, do you get me? And he's able to just drive and bring the ball up. And then yeah, man, like lovely cross by Saka. And then you spoke about it as regards to Bellingham. And yeah, man, this guy is just the expert box crasher.
He's amazing, man.
He's an expert box crasher.
Amazing.
Like, yeah, he's so good at it. Like, he knows how to time his runs. Like, we saw what he did when in that first season in particular at Madrid, like how impactful he was. But yeah, man, like that was brilliant. And then 1-0 up, and we're thinking, right,
and even on that goal as well, this is also why Rice in that right side of midfield as well is also why I think that's also where he needs to play, because again he has that cross on him when he comes in, he can drive with the ball, and again I guess they played him there too to also kind of cover for the Kwanzaa situation at right back. Also, it just, to me, that just feels like if you want to get the best out of him offensively and defensively, that's what you do. Like there's conversation about, do you want to play him on the left side, and he's then having to cut in to then try to get shots off. I don't think that's actually his best. I think his best attribute are those crosses, and like you say, carrying the ball up the pitch. And I think in that first goal, it really showed why that's also my preference, where I kind of want to see him play long term as well. And I think he's able to kind of like bring out all of those traits while still being the defensive monster that he is as well. Like, but as you were saying,
I hear it still. I hear it still. But yeah, like England are in dreamland. Obviously, they get the goal, and then literally straight after, like, yeah, man, just England are aggressive. I believe it was Anderson that was able to win the ball back. Then Gordon gets it. Gordon moves it along, and then Bellingham plays the ball to Kane. And then we're thinking, Kane, shoot. But like Kane has just, brilliant awareness where he's able to play it back across. And then obviously Bellingham's able to get on the end of it.
I know, I was shocked by that. I couldn't believe Kane actually went for the part. But again, that's why he's so creative. Because the fact that he even went with the assist there was...
You saw it, man. Quality. Like, he said, bro, don't watch that. I got you. So I see what you're trying to do, man.
There's not a lot of strikers that could play that, that could play that, execute that move.
Exactly that. And I think they've got like a good chemistry as well. Like, I think they play well together. Like was it against Panama? I think it was Panama where Bellingham sent the cross in for Kane to score. And like they've got a good relationship. So yeah, man, they're doing their thing. And yeah, man, from there it's like 2-0 up at the Azteca, brilliant. And yeah, Mexico, then they came fighting back. Like, and obviously they get their goal, and they make it 2-1. And from there, like to the end of the half, it was pressure. Like Mexico were putting it on England. Like they were putting it on England. Like Pickford, obviously, he makes a big save. Like he made in that half, he made 2 big saves. I think both from Jimenez, both headers, if I remember correctly. But yeah, man, like, and then talking about Bellingham, and that's what I was saying, outside of his goals, it's like he makes a brilliant tackle to deny Mexico getting the equalizer. Like literally, like he's about to literally just put in the roof of the net, and then Bellingham, like last minute interception to put it out for a corner. So yeah, like England were under pressure going into half time, and you're just thinking, you know what, England just hold on until half time, take the 2-1, then go again. And then obviously second half comes now, and then I think England started the half well. Like I think England hit the post, like they're applying good pressure, things are looking good. And then there's the concert challenge where, yeah, man, like I think as soon as you see the replay, as soon as I saw the replay, rather, I was like, yeah, man, red. Like, yeah, I was like, red. Yeah, I was just like, he's just, yeah, he's high. Yeah, he's high. Studs are showing. He's cool.
Yeah, it's really reminiscent of the Curtis Jones, the Liverpool Tottenham, where it's like, listen, he goes over the ball. It's an accident. It goes over the ball against Liverpool in that game.
I remember.
No, am I bugging?
I don't think. I don't think it was. I'm trying to remember who it was.
Oh, yeah, I think.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember who it was. I don't think it was Curtis Jones, but I know what you're referring to. I know what you're referring to. It will come back to me. But yeah, like it was just one of them ones where it was like, yeah, it was a red card. Like, yeah, it was a red card. So then you're thinking, all right, cool, this is now going to be super pressure from Mexico. And then Gordon, again, credit to him, like he's able to get to the flick on, take it round, keeper wipes him out, and then we're like, penalty, and we're like, oh,
lifeline. I can't imagine,
Kane,
man.
Please. And I was looking at Kane, I was like, brother, I know everyone, the trendy thing now is this stutter, whatever, but my friend, can you dispatch? Can you just dispatch the ball? And that's exactly what he did, man.
That is what he did.
Actually
amazing penalty. Yeah, man. Straight into that corner. Once he hit it like that, the keeper's just not saving.
Man. Yeah, man. So, yeah, needed that. And then, bro, we're thinking, cool, 2-goal cushion, things are looking good, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Mexican player goes down, nothing much is made up of it. Then they showed the replay on TV, and it was funny because they showed the replay on TV, and I think the commentators, they kind of dismissed it. And I looked at it, I was like, that looks like a penalty.
Yeah, they didn't want to make too much of a fuss.
I feel like they're gonna give that, because I was like, bro, it's one of the ones where it's like he's got to the board first, and Kane has kicked. He's not done it on purpose, of course, but he's been able to nick the ball first, and Kane's kicked his boot.
Yeah,
and I was like, I feel like they're gonna give that, man. Like if they see that, they're gonna give it, and then that's exactly what happened. So yeah, and then from there, obviously Jimenez, he's a great penalty taker, great penalty there. It's 3-2, and we're like, okay, you know what? 10 men under the cosh, one goal in it, and you're thinking, cool, England, this is gonna be tough. And this is where I'll give Tuchel his credit. This is where I'll give the credit to Tommy Tukes, because I feel like here, like he showed his management, because I think his changes, how he set England up, it's like Mexico just couldn't really do much. It was just like side to side, whip the cross in, and that's all that was really happening. Like, do you get me? It was just they just weren't able to like fashion anything clear cut. Like, I think credit to Dan Burn, credit to Jed Spence.
I heard that Dan Burn came on.
Dan Burn, credit to Jed Spence. Like, England, they were defending like warriors, man. Like, do you get me? So I gotta give them a lot of credit because man, like they really fought to hang on.
I heard what 40 minutes straight of just straight defending, like
bro,
half an hour and then 11 minutes extra time,
bro. Literally side to side, ball going, boom, out of there.
Yeah, so
reset again.
The Arsenal tactic.
Oh,
Tommy T,
bro. Tommy T, bro. He said, bro, this is what they pay me for. He said, this is what they pay me for. So he set England up well, and like it was a very big victory, man. So credit to England, man, because that wasn't an easy game at all. And I think England done very well, and it seemed like one of those significant wins. It's like, like I feel like, of course, they've still got a very long way to go, but I think it was one of them wins where it's just like, you know what?
It makes you believe a little bit.
Maybe the belief is
it's not one of those Southgate runs. You're like,
the belief is a bit like, you know what? Because you know what it is, England have always been pretty whatever, blah blah. But I feel like they can set up to frustrate, and they've got players to capitalize. And as long as you can do that, then there's a chance. So man, it was a massive win for England. So credit to England, credit to Bellingham, credit to Kane, like credit to all of them still. Like,
and to be back, if I'm just even hearing, I can see why it was such a good game, man, because it sounds like it has all the ingredients. Like, it has the tension, the red card, the penalty.
I think also just even like it's a unique experience as well, when it's like everyone's watching the game at that time as well. Like, it's like everyone. It was like a very unique occasion where it's just like, like, so it was a big win, man. And like, I think they deserve a lot of credit for that still, because that was a pressure cooker they were entering. So man, they done very well to get out of that. So man, any more comments on England before we move on?
No, I think he covered it well. Shout out to the players, man. Sounds like they a gladiator performance, man. We love to see it.
I
was concerned with last thing, actually. I was concerned that when I heard that Jordan broke his wrist, I thought England are finished. I didn't know that it was Henderson. Henderson managed to.
Oh, you thought it was Pickford?
I thought it was Pickford, bro.
Oh man, I think it was when, like, hopefully, like, well wishes to him. Hopefully he goes up. I think he tried to climb over like the board, and then he fell, like, and then landing on his wrist, and like, very unfortunate still.
Hopefully he's all right. That's crazy.
I think England are gonna they're also gonna, obviously, this right back issue obviously that they've been having. I think Spence would probably just come in.
I heard he had a slight knock, or I don't know if he just got dropped for the match, or he had a little injury going into it. I don't know because I was hearing that maybe he had a little injury also. So, but clearly he was well enough to come on. So hopefully he's all right for the next game. But I don't know what's happening with Reece James as well. Wasn't it meant to be he'll miss 2 games, but he'll be all right? But was that no.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. We're gonna have to see. Still, we're gonna have to see. But man, moving on. To another big fixture, obviously Norway faced Brazil, which was like obviously a massive last 16 fixture. And man, like, again, tournament of superstars. We're gonna get into it. But I feel like this was kind of like a funny game, innit? Because I think Brazil were underwhelming, but they still, like, the game still could have gone differently. I think, again, when you're talking about moments, I think, man, I think there were several moments that, like, could have swung the game either way, and Brazil were able to take them. So, of course, you've got the penalty
What do you on that? What's your take on it? Because I think let's get into that straight away. Because I don't know what you think, man. But when I was kind of talking last year about like some of these decisions as well, and like these are maybe bigger teams getting calls. Because the only view there's an angle where it looks like he does slightly touch the ball. I don't know what you think about that. Do you think
I did see the angle where you know what my thing is that I feel like just because you slightly touch the ball, I don't think that necessarily means that it's not a penalty. I think you can slightly touch the ball and it not be a penalty, but I think it's like, and this is just my view, but I feel like if like it diverts the direction of the ball a little bit, like, or if the touch is significant enough, then I feel like, then those are things that come into play. But I feel like if
you know what you say that, Major, but then you see like the game before Portugal versus Croatia where they disallow a goal because there's like a very slight in the ball. There was a slight movement that could suggest that there was a touch. So it's like
no, that was different though. Well, because that was offside. So that whole thing was, if he touches it, it's offside. And they've got their technology thing, like which they, again, whether you trust it or not is a different conversation. But they've got their technology thing, which said that they saw it on the meter that it suggests that it touched him. So that was the whole thing. Basically, that thing was, if it touched him, it's offside. If it doesn't touch him, it's not offside. So that's what it was. So yeah, that was a.
I hear it. I think my thing was like it didn't seem that the call was he slightly touched the ball. It wasn't enough. It's a pen. It was like it didn't get the ball. He took the man out. I didn't get he touched the ball, but it wasn't enough. That didn't seem like the reason why they gave the pen. It seemed like they didn't think he touched the ball for the Brazil one. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying about the marginality of like, was there touching the ball or not? There wasn't that level of.
I think I saw that angle. I think I saw an angle where it looked like there was a slight touch, but I still think he just took him out. Like so I think that that's where I was at with it. But man, obviously Bruno G takes it, and then
man. The starter, man. We need to retire the starter, man. The
starter,
the keepers aren't buying the bluff no more, man. They said we're just not gonna move. Like eventually you're gonna have to shoot.
And obviously a lot of people were talking about like, oh, why didn't Vinny take it and stuff? And Ancelotti came out afterwards and basically said that, like, obviously they've done the data and stuff and whatever, and Vinny's not even in the top 5.
Bro, you don't even need the data, bro. I could tell you that with the eye test that guy shouldn't have taken. I've seen him miss like 3 penalties.
Like, he can. But like I think if I was Vinny, I still would want to take it. But in this situation, I feel like, man, they made their decision and they said, like it was something decided prior. So it's just, it is where it is from that standpoint. But man, I think that was a big moment. Then I think the other big moment, like, I think there were some like good saves that the Norway keeper made, but then I think the other significant moment was where Vinny, he plays a brilliant pass through to Endrick, and then Endrick's 1-on-1. And man, like he's just got to score. He's just got to score. Like he's got to score. And then from there, man, now we talk about the Haaland show.
You know what? Before we even get to the Haaland show, man, because the same way we gave Tommy T credit, I think we have to give criticism to Ancelotti as well, man. Because I also feel like the changes he started making, like when he's bringing on Neymar, taking off Martinelli, like it also just felt like taking off Bruno G. It felt like Brazil also just lost control of the game with the changes he made also. When Norway started to grow into it, but I also think a key reason was also the changes he was making across the team as well. Like I don't get what Neymar was meant to come and contribute in this game, or because I also feel like when you're playing what's his name, Vinicius as well. One of my big criticisms of Vinicius in general is I think he's really bad off the ball in terms of defensively or how he moves. So then bringing on Vinicius, keeping him on, and then bringing on Neymar as well, giving you even less kind of just like pressure on the ball, taking off Bruno G, taking off Martinelli. It just felt like he also just kind of just started surrendering more of the game to Norway also. So again, we'll get into the Norway. I just want to say that I think that there is a criticism that you can levy on Ancelotti too for the changes he makes in the game. I don't think he made Brazil any stronger. I think it actually made them weaker, in my opinion. But,
yeah, I mean, there was a lot of conversations regarding whether Neymar should have been there, there or not. With me, I'm not, obviously I love Neymar, innit? I'm not mad at him being there, like in the squad. I think it's more so you have a look at like some of the people that weren't there. For example, a João Pedro, who should at least have been in the squad.
Bro, he played Igor Thiago for 70 minutes and realized he got bumped and never went back to him again.
Never, yeah. So it was, man. Like, I think obviously for Brazil, there's going to be a big fallout of this because, like I said, that's probably the heaviest shirt in international football. Yeah. So, like, I know the Brazilians, they're not happy at all. But man, Haaland show, bro. Yeah. And man, bro, I'm not gonna lie, man. He's got your boy's number.
Don't do it, man.
He's got your boy's number, bro.
Bro, my boy won like 6 battles, lost 1.
Bro, got your boy.
That's because the editing the goal, bro. Don't do that.
Bro, hey, man, your boy's number. I've seen it too many times, brother. I've seen it too many times. That was a slam dunk. That's what it was. It was a slam dunk. And it's so funny as well because it's like they were hyping it up, this whole Gabriel Haaland thing. And it's actually mad that, it actually did. It was actually like a collision course where we did actually see the matchup. And like, I think Gabriel, like, you can't let Haaland get the run on you like that, man. Like, I think you've got to preempt that and you've got to be smart because as soon as he gets the run on him, it's long still. Like, man. And literally, he just dunked on him, which, like, big goal. And then the second one was just rude, bro. He just wrapped that into the bottom corner.
Bro, I couldn't believe it, man.
Man don't like even celebrate, bro.
And then the first one banged into the corner.
Bro, he just disgusting. Said, "This is how I'm feeling," and then he wrapped that into the bottom corner.
Like, I didn't even know this guy. This guy said, "I'm coming for the Golden Boot too, bro." You guys, bro, I'm Messi and all this stuff, bro. I'm involved. Bro, I can't believe it, man. He's
massive goal, man. Like,
and that's the thing too, bro. He was barely in the game, man. I was like, Haaland,
that's Haaland, bro.
I know, but you know what it is, with City, I've come to accept it. I'm like, you know what? That's Pep. That's how you want to play. But like when you go to like Dortmund and stuff, like you want, like I'd expect them to be finding you earlier because they know that you can run on plays, that you can do this. But like it's like you're still not getting touches from Norway when you're like their best player. Let's be real. So that struck me.
Bro. But he's a finisher.
I heard that.
He's a finisher, bro. Like, that's his whole steez, bro.
Like, but I think he's also just completely accepted that. Because even like at Dortmund, I don't think that's how he played football. Where he was like, "Don't give me the ball, I'm gonna just score." Like I still felt like he was trying to be more involved. Like.
Dortmund played much more on the transition, and I think Haaland, like you saw like how lethal he was in the transition much more, and he was more involved. But then I think for City, obviously. Firstly, like under Pep, like they like to play a certain way, and you've got players that can do stuff. So it's just Haaland, just stay over there. Like, do you get me? And then I think for Norway as well, I think Norway, their setup actually really good. Like they've got some good players, like they've got some good technical players, and I think he knows what his role is. Because even if you look at his record for Norway, bro, it's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. I think it's something like 64 goals in 53 games or something stupid like that. Let me even check. 62 goals in 54 games. Like, do you get me? So it's like, bro, it's nasty, bro. So it's like he clearly knows what he's doing, man. So he said, "You man, just you know what time it is when it's that time." Like, do you get me? So when it's that time, boom, and man, like he's having a brilliant tournament, and I think is great as well because I know it must have been frustrating for him knowing that he's this world-class generational striker and like he's not had the chance to show himself on the international stage. Like, do you get me? So like now that Norway have made the World Cup, it's like like I can be amongst the superstars as well.
Bro, you heard your comments when they said that. I think it's like, Norway haven't qualified for 28 years. He said, but I'm 25. It's not my fault.
He's a funny guy still.
You actually can't hate him, man.
Guy. Bro. He's a really good personality. He's a really good personality. Even if it's like his YouTube and stuff. Like he's actually a really funny guy. Like he's a lively personality. But yeah, man. Like yeah, I think he's been waiting for this, innit? Because it's like there's times where it's like, bro, it's like he's looking at other tournaments and he's like, I'm on. Like, do you get me? It's like people's CVs are getting heavily boosted by this international stage, and I don't even have the opportunity to do anything. Like, do you get me? So it's like now it's like he's been able to have his opportunity, and don't get it twisted. Like, obviously his legacy at club level, like we already know what he's done, but this is definitely he's getting legacy points like with these performances, because the fact that he's doing this for Norway, and not to say Norway aren't a good team, like they've got good players, but they're not your traditional international powerhouse like your France, like, and etc. So the fact that he's been able to do this for Norway, and you know, you've seen all the big players step up, the fact that he's been able to step up and deliver, yeah, man, huge credit, like, bro, because knocking out Brazil like in the last 16 is mad. And yeah, man, like the Norway fans as well, it just looks lit as well, you know. They do the roll,
these lot, man, they look like they're having the time of their lives, bro. Stands, bro. Before they even won, I can't imagine what they did afterwards, man. Bro, and yeah, like Odegaard giving him the draw, like, you know,
oh yeah, the for the drum, yeah, man. So yeah, man, they got some good players, man. Like Anderberg, like again, like good midfielder, good player. Nusa, like very lively, looks good. Like they got a good player. So yeah, Norwegian football in general, like even when you look at like Bodo Glimt and the success they've had, like Norwegian football, like they're doing very well. So you've got to give a lot of credit to them still, because man. And then Haaland, boy, England next.
Hey man, I know, man. It's concerning because it's definitely set the scene for a great game, man. I'm looking at these English centre backs. So if Gabriel can get dunked on, they most definitely can. But we'll talk about that one later.
Oof, man. Yeah, man. I think the figures as well is that they're under no pressure as well. Norway is like, and I think they've done that very, you know, even like for the last group game, obviously they rotated everyone. And before that, like when they were interviewing Haaland, he was just like, oh yeah, we'll probably lose. They're better than us, whatever. This is like, they're just here with no, like, they got to the World Cup, they made it out the group, then obviously they've got past the round of 32, got past the last 16. Now they're in a quarter final. They're playing with no pressure. Like, do you get me? This has been successful for them. This has been successful for them, and that's dangerous. Like, you get me?
True, that's dangerous. England go back. I know there was a lot of talk on this altitude and Mexico, and as that card, the pressure goes straight back onto England, bro.
Straight back onto England, Norway, bro. What? You see all this happiness? You see all this happiness come crashing down.
And they definitely have enough to hurt them. So
they'll say all of that for what?
Oh, for what?
All of that for what? That's what England, the press would be saying. So the pressure's on England still. That's going to be a difficult game. So yeah, man. And then obviously, bro, moving on, bro. I don't know if you were able to catch the France-Paraguay game.
Man, I've never been so triggered. I've never been so triggered by my game of football, bro. I've never been so triggered by
days, bro. Bro, I said you're being generous calling that a game of football, bro.
Oh yeah,
that's not what Paraguay were trying to play.
No, they weren't, bro. They weren't, man.
That's not what they were trying to play.
France getting free, man. Nah, damn. they actually set out. They say, you know, we'll take this to penalties, bro. Start the game. We'll take this to penalties right now,
bro. That's what, you know what it is. It's not even just that though, because it's like, it's one thing to say, you know what, we're gonna play for penalties, bro.
Yeah.
These man, like they were moving like they were just trying to injure, man.
Bro, it was so unsportsmanlike.
And the ref, I can't believe for 90 minutes I think the ref dished out one yellow card. That is crazy.
I think ultimately
because you've enabled that. You've enabled it.
He was so weak. Like, he was so
You've enabled it.
And the fact that France finished with 3 and then Paraguay don't get any, how do we move in the game? Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Maybe he was rooting for the underdog as well. But nah, it was a really bad game. And again, like we're kind of alluding to, I'm not a football snob. I do not need everyone has to try to play tiki-taka. I hate when everyone tries to suggest everyone needs to try to play the same way. So Paraguay, you want to low block and say you're not getting through. You have inferior players. Do your thing, bro. But then when you're now coming and like doing slight elbows and kicking man and doing all this stuff,
that was the thing. That was it. I have no problem if you're coming for what, bro. France. You know what they're on. I have no problem if you set it up with a low block. Yeah, bro. That's not the problem. But yeah, the way they were going about it, crazy, man. Like, yeah. So you see when Mbappe scored the penalty and he does them.
Yeah, it was cold, bro. I told you, football won. I didn't even want. I actually wanted France to win that game because, firstly, again, I'm all for the underdogs. I don't mind it, but I don't want to see who are France playing now in the next round.
They've got Morocco.
I'd rather watch France from a spectacle. I don't want to watch Paraguay versus Morocco. So, first and respectfully, I'm happy that France did what they need to do and they got through. Paraguay, they tried to spoil the party. Thankfully, they weren't able to in it. So that's kind of where I'm at with Paraguay. But nah, man, it wasn't fun, bro. Every man behind, even I don't even mind you. Even if you're trying to do the low block, at least also like do more in the game as well to like actually try like do stuff. I'm seeing like Amron on his ones just try take on the whole France back line and everyone is still defending. I'm like, bro, like guys, can you try win the game also?
You know
when
what?
You do counter, can you also please do it well? Like,
you know what? I think partially what happened as well is that they obviously tried to play football against the US and got slapped. And then after that,
they realized it was a baptism of fire. They said, "Oh, if the US are doing this to us, what will France do?" I heard it, bro. When you put it like that,
no way.
Rip it all up, bro. Rip it all up. Yeah, you're right.
There's no way.
You're right.
Yeah, man. I think that's what happened with them, man. But France deservedly through. Yeah, it weren't a great game, and that's not France's fault. Even though I think France as well that they did lack quality in the match. To be fair, but yeah, man, I think again when you've got a squad like you've got, where you're able to just bring on Doué and Doué is just boom, boom.
Man. I don't want to make this about Arsenal, man. But that's why I said I don't want to be reactionary. But I was saying it beforehand. I'll give 150 for Doué, bro. Bacola, you're gonna face the same problem every single weekend in the Premier League. I told you, but I don't like this. Like when it's just like it's a name and it's cool and it's fun. If Bacola does what Martinelli's doing, he's facing the same problem. I think he will equally have the same type of game over and over again. Because I also just don't think when Doué came on, that's a player that you bring on for like a low block, like the technical ability that he showed to win that penalty. Bacola didn't show any of that before that, man. Again, he's a great footballer, but unless we change how we play, I'm not gonna blow the bag on him either. That's like but then that was just like I was watching. I'm watching him specifically in this game as like and I'm like I'm not seeing us spend 130 million in you to fix our problem. You know what I'm saying? Our problems are bigger than obviously just one player, but I just wanted to add that in. I was watching that game from an Arsenal fan's perspective and said, this is why I'm not going to get drawn into he plays for PSG and it's cool and yeah, man, sell Martin, you bring him in and everything will be fine. Like, they'll equally have the same problems, even though he's a better footballer. I'll give him that. Like, so yeah, man, it wasn't good. Who I did like, though, I really like Kone, Manu Kone. I really
Manu Kone, good player, man. Good player. I think he would be like, I think, when people talk about is there value in the market, I think for the prices that he's being quoted for, then yeah, man, I think that would be a good signing.
And then finally, man, my boy Saliba, bro, back injury, not fully fit. Amron try to take him on a guy.
I'm hearing that. Yeah. I'm hearing that he might even people talking about surgery afterwards.
That's what they're talking about. Even before the tournament, they were saying that it looks like he's gonna have to do something afterwards. So, bro, we'll cook next season, but we'll deal with that one when we get there. But fair play to him, man. With all that being said, he's still going up against Amron, who is no slouch. What's it called? The bar for bar, and winning that race. So man, he's just one of the best center backs in the world right now. So he's just looking good. And it also shows maybe that's what Gabriel was missing, bro. If Saliba was there, was there by his side. I was like, Haaland wouldn't have done that to him. But what can you do?
Hey, man, I've seen Haaland do it to him while Saliba was there still.
Hey, come on, bro, man. Come on, man.
Bro, I can't. That's how I said,
you're biased, bro. Man. All the times like everyone Saliba clamping him.
Bro,
it's cool, man.
I saw him dunking you twice this season. I remember even when it was like, even when you slapped them 5-1. You know when Lewis Skelly done the celebration.
Yeah,
Haaland still got his goal, bro. He's still.
Hey, you can't stop Haaland from scoring. That's
still
not, he's just on he's on a 1+ goal per game. That's nothing to give my centre backs. When you start a game and you're just a +1 G, that's not our fault, bro.
Bro, you know what it is as well? It's because I think Gabriel plays into the whole thing as well, bro. He's squaring up. Like Saliba's not doing that. He's squared. He's trying to headbutt. He's doing all like this. So everyone
he lets Gabriel do the dirty work, and you come and sweep up.
Bro. So that's why it's like he's putting spotlight on himself, Gabriel.
It's true.
So yeah, man. But bro, we'll get into like a little bit of club football and transfers afterwards. But a couple things I quickly wanted to do. Firstly, bro, we've not spoken about it. We need a big shout out to Cape Verde. Because, yeah, man. I think that's been the story of the World Cup.
Bro, honestly. Amazing, man.
Like, amazing. I think, they've been the story of the World Cup. Like, you get me? Big shout out.
Like, that's how I think if you're going to do the underdog football, that's the best way to do it, man. You're coming against Argentina. Cool, you're going to defend well, be resilient. But, bro, when you get your opportunities, have some quality, man. Like, and they had so much
quality is an understatement, bro. Nah. That's one of the best goals I've seen at the World Cup.
Oh no.
What? And that's with his weak foot. Man can't onto his he can't do his weak foot, bro.
He's a bad man for even cheating. I didn't even know that's his weak foot.
Bro, it's his weak foot, bro. He's left footed. He can't onto his right, bro. He got inspired. He saw Messi. He said, "I'm on the world stage." He said, "I'm channeling everything."
No. My missus is in the crowd.
My missus is in the. Everything fell right for him in that moment. Everything.
Yeah, that was amazing, man.
He said, amazing. "I am going super sane." That's what I'm on. So amazing, man. Nah, they needed like they've been the fact that even in the group stage, like. Not allowing Spain to beat them, not allowing Uruguay to beat them. Like, man, I think they've just been so refreshing. And obviously, there was a lot of conversations regarding like, extra teams in the World Cup and whatever the case may be. But also, like, Cape Verde, they need their credit as well because, bro, they finished top of their qualifying group. Like, bro, it's like they didn't. Do you get me? They weren't on what Nigel on. Like, do you get me? Yeah. They weren't on what Nigel on. Like, do you get me? So yeah, man. Like, I think especially like what that would have done for like just even the country, the players. Like, I know there's a whole story with the keeper and his Instagram followers that he's got now and all of that. But like, do you get me? So yeah, man. Like, special shout out to them. And Argentina were lucky. They were close.
I was speaking to someone earlier today, man. I was saying, bro, I can't lie. If England get past Norway, I expect England to beat Argentina, but we'll get there when we get there.
Yeah.
Messi is literally carrying them through this tournament with just equality. Like, again, and everyone else working for him. Like, they haven't been that impressive to me, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, man. Like, I think obviously, like, there was, you know what it is? Obviously, they had moments of quite Messi, like. Brilliant. It was a brilliant pass from Lisandro, to be fair, and then a brilliant touch.
Most players don't score that.
So, man. And then obviously even the finish as well from Lisandro. I think the second goal was great as well. Like, where he just wrapped it. But like Argentina, they haven't yet looked super convincing. But again, they're under really not much pressure at all as well because it's like they've won 3 international tournaments in a row. Like, they won 2 Copa Americas and a World Cup. Like, do you get me? So them,
bonus.
Do you get me? Everything's a bonus.
Showing the one that Messi still just amazing.
Yeah, Messi's literally just a victory. Like, it's a victory. Like, even all of these, like McAllister, Alvarez, all these men have got World Cup medals around their necks already. Like, do you get me? So it's like, man, these man, there's not too much pressure on them. But man, like, you obviously Norway. It's big ifs, but it's like if England can get past Norway, I feel like Messi's Messi in it, so he's always capable of just doing the mad thing. And that Argentina like side, I think they can set up like to really disrupt, like and make things difficult. So it'll be an interesting matchup to see how that plays out. But England definitely, I think they've got a good chance. Do you get me? And then it's a World Cup final. So but let's let's just all relax first and foremost. Yeah,
come
do you get me?
on.
Let's just
Come
relax,
on.
bro. But yeah,
Come on.
I can't imagine. Let's just go to the future a little bit. Just imagine.
Okay, go on.
I can't imagine what these streets will look like if England win the World Cup. Like, can you imagine?
It actually comes home after all this.
What? It actually comes home. Bro. That would be crazy, man.
Be mad,
bro.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
Crazy, bro. Crazy. Like everywhere. Like yeah,
bro. Like Arsenal 3 times, 10 times 100.
Bro, you can pull up any city you want.
I'm gonna have to cover England top. I'm directing,
bro. You pull up to Bristol is popping off. Pull up to Birmingham is popping off. Pull up wherever you want. It's popping off, bro. Crazy, man. So yeah, man. Massive shout out to Cape Verde. Yeah, man. They done their thing. Man.
It's just good vibes as well. I'm seeing all like the social media videos.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Like I think someone said that when you fly there and you go into the country, there's a sign of like this is like the happiest place ever.
Oh,
something along those something along those lines.
Okay.
Sorry if it's misquoted, but something along those lines. I think I saw someone saying that's what's there. But big up, and man, big up Africa every time as well, man.
Yeah, man.
Like,
big up we didn't talk about it, man. But Senegal, man. Ivory Coast, man.
Bro,
it was
the Senegal one was crazy. Like, bro, they were coasting. Like, they were coasting, bro. I was watching the match, bro. Like to the point where I was like, bro, yeah, man. Like, I'm proud. These men have done. Do you get me? Like, I was just waiting for the final. Then all of a sudden, like obviously Lukaku comes on, and credit to him because he makes a difference. But I was like, bro, how on earth have Senegal allowed this game to get to 2-2? Like, what? Like, yeah, man. Like, insane. Man.
Yeah,
so
man.
Yeah, that was disappointing.
But in general, man, big up Africa, man. But definitely some places. I think one of the things that we still need to do better with, man, in general, is this senior man situation going on, where you have like these young talented players that are there, and you're still starting these senior statesmen coming through in the team sometimes. That's like a general thing across the teams, man.
I think also sometimes as well, like with I think just ruthlessness as well as regards to just like taking chances and just like finishing off matches. Like, do you get me? But I think there's a lot to be inspired.
I think one of my friends made a good point that I think that's the thing too. It's crazy that probably the best African striker isn't even here. If you look at someone like Arsenal, like when we're looking at like world strikers that could have that you need in your team that will be there to look at Haaland and Norway had no business winning that game. Haaland just popped up and got them through it. Whereas these other African countries,
and Osimhen is the type of player where it's like he's brilliant in the air, bro. Like you could just fling across and bang. But Nigeria, innit? Like, what can we say? Crazy, innit? But
imagine we're here in this tournament. I don't want to play. Let's be wrong. South Africa.
It annoys me. It annoys me. I said Nigerians who love America. They couldn't even use that as motivation.
You even caught life and you even get through to knockout and one extra opportunity to go through.
You know what I will say though. You know what I will say though. When I was watching Congo against England, I was like, nah, man, you deserved it. You deserve to be here. Like, do you get me? Bro, you could have won that game, bro. Yeah, man. I was like, you lot deserve to be here, bro. Like,
it's true.
Nige, we just gotta fix up, but like, you lot fully deserve to be here. So yeah, man. Nah. Quickly, man. Obviously, we've got a few more fixtures left of this round. We've got Spain versus Portugal. Prediction. Just gotta say who you think will win. Spain. Yeah. I think I'll go the same as well with that. United States, Belgium. Oh, bro.
Man, you know what it is? I actually thought you were going to start the stream with that. But
it's so good, I remembered. Bro, what is going on?
Bro, like, you know what it is, yeah? Like, the corruption.
Bro, what's the clip? But it's
like,
like
corruption is not bad.
It's not bad.
Corruption is only bad if I'm not benefiting from it.
If we're not involved.
If I'm not involved, that's it. If I'm not involved, that's what it's on. That's what they're on, bro. That's what they're on, man. That's what they're on. It's so bad, man. It's so bad.
Bro,
like, time you
like,
have set black. When you have
all
set
the
questioning
quotes,
your morals.
yeah, bro. I say, fam,
Your
the fact that
credibility.
man goes on Twitter to say that, you know, is bad. But
Bro.
yeah, bro, the more quotes you're seeing come out, the worse it gets, bro.
Bro, you know, like Trump was phone, bro. This Trump guy too, bro. He says the quiet bit out loud every single time. Like, this confirmed genuinely, like, if they're being off the rules, United States, you should be getting removed, bro. What do you mean a president is calling you up saying what's going on? What's going on with this red card situation, man? It's embarrassing.
Crazy.
Like, actually, the integrity of the sport is really. I get why people and the pressure should continue because, like,
yeah, man. Because again, it's just one of them ones. It's just like, what president does it set? Where it's just like, okay, so can we all get our ban suspended?
Like, he put a finger up. France are considering what's it called? Asking if Melissa's yellow card can be rescinded because he's at risk of, if he gets a second one, he can be banned. Bro, it wasn't a yellow card. That's the president was doing, right? It was a bad call. VAR looked at it to confirm that you're still after the game trying to change the decision.
And you know what? You know what's bad as well is that I think what's a shame is that the US have actually performed really well. Like, they've done well, and I feel like this is just overshadowing what they've done. Like, do you get me? Because it's like Poch has these guys playing ball. Like, do you get me? And they've actually built a good team with good players, and they're performing, and they're actually doing better than what a lot of people have thought. And I think this whole thing is just overshadowing everything now.
I think Balogun himself, even after the game, said, "Oh, you have to accept it." Like, he knew that was clearly a decision, but that's football. It's like,
bro, even if Balogun didn't play, bro, I still feel like they would have had a good chance.
Against Belgium.
And now they still would have had a good chance beating Belgium. And now, like, everything is now just like,
bro. Now I want Belgium. Even though I want Belgium out, bro. Senegal should have been here, but now I want Belgium to go through just for the integrity of my sport, bro.
Yeah,
like,
it's all overshadowed. Like, it's crazy.
It's bad.
Yeah,
it's bad, man.
It's mad still.
Like, it's the corruption it's nasty. It's nasty, man.
But yeah, man. US Belgium. What are you saying?
Boy, Balogun's playing now, so I'm gonna go USA. I think Belgium, they call it life, man. They should have been out of this tournament. They should not be here.
I'm gonna go with US as well. Yeah. I do think they'll win that. Argentina, Egypt.
So it's actually not gonna be a straightforward game. I'm gonna go Argentina, but it won't be straightforward for that.
I'll go Argentina as well, and Switzerland, Colombia.
That's a tough one. I'm gonna go Colombia, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna go Colombia though.
Cool.
Actually, I'm gonna go Switzerland.
Okay, fair. I'll go Colombia with that one.
All right, cool.
I've been impressed with Colombia.
I've been impressed with them too.
Yeah,
I've been impressed. That's why I also I feel like they struggle to score goals though. That's why I'm in two minds about them. Like, I think they've had like the most shots and they only scored like 2 or 3 goals in the tournament. Like, even against Ghana, like they're not really prolific, and I can see Switzerland getting a couple. But let's see. I'm gonna go Switzerland, but Colombia.
And then we've got 2 quarterfinals confirmed currently. So let's just quickly do those. Cool. France, Morocco.
Unfortunately for Morocco, man, I'm gonna have to go France. So this is the team that took them out last time. I have to take them out again, man. But again, it's not a foregone conclusion, man. But Saibari's looking like that injury. Look like he's probably not playing again. That's a big miss for them.
That's a blow.
So,
I'll go the same. And then Norway, England.
I'm gonna go England. Yeah.
Same. I'm gonna go England as well, man. But yeah. So yeah, bro. That's that with the international football. Obviously, yeah, man. Like, club football, you still don't have to think about it too much right now. But like, as you mentioned, like, there's things happening, looking at players' fitness, transfers, all of that stuff. Yeah, man. Are there any updates on the Arsenal side as regards to targets? Do you have a clear idea as regards to what you would want Arsenal to do in the window? What are your concerns? All of that.
boy, obviously, probably to start off with, man, have to give my boy Trossard a loving and thank you. I love it and a big thank you to that guy, man. He was the guy.
Did you want him to go?
Yeah. I do. I think he's been an amazing server for us. Coming off the bench, he's been really impactful. But I think it's time. I feel like we can get we've got quite decent value for him. 20 million, not bad. That's like he's on the older age. We get the wages of the books as well. Can replace him with a younger player that has a bit more like upside and like longevity in them. So yeah, honestly, man, I think he just goes down as cult hero. Yeah, I see he goes down as like a big cult hero, man. Probably in this Emirates
clutch goals,
bro.
Man.
Massive clutch goals, man. Off the bench, he's been ridiculous.
Especially that's why that goal against West Ham as well.
Yeah, yup. So we're always gonna remember him fondly, man. Because he was the alternative when we were linked to what's my man's name? Modric, yeah. And then look how that's played out between them and both situations. Like even like last summer, he was linked with a move to Saudi for like 35 million euros.
That's when you gave him like the improved terms.
On the same contract again. And when that happened too, again, fans, sometimes people, when everyone is always right and the manager is always wrong in it, but people are really critical of that decision at the time. People couldn't believe that we did that. And a season removed, I think it definitely was the right one, man, because he was pivotal this year. Scored some big goals for us, man. So very happy for him. He goes now, but obviously that now leaves some shoes to be filled, man, and that's where the competition now comes with who can replace him. We've been linked to this Solis guy. If you've seen him, which again looks interesting, looks like a similar profile to Trossard, younger, faster. We'll see how good he is technically as well. That's what separates Trossard from like a Martinelli in these like low block situation games. You just need someone that just has some footwork that can just get a yard of space, put a good cross in, or find a yard of space and get a shot off. And that's what he kind of provides. I think we need a specific profile to replace him. So listen, from what I've seen so far, I wouldn't be mad about that kind of signing to replace Trossard. Then the conversation then becomes like what we then do, because obviously, like I said, man, this left wing situation is a big concern, man, because I don't know if we can get Rodgers down to like a reasonable price and there's some potential there.
What's a reasonable price?
Now in this market, 110, 100 with some add-ons, 110. I think that's the kind of thing I can come to terms with. If they're trying to say 130 and actually stick to it, then walk away, man. It's too much of a risk. Barcola, I like the player, but PSG are saying he's not for sale. If it's 130 to even start talking, I don't personally. I don't think I'd pay that either, if I'm being honest. So then
it'd be interesting to see what happens there as well, because he's not signed his new contract.
Yeah.
Like they're eventually gonna have to make a decision. So he's soon either gonna have to sign or they're gonna have to sell him.
So if it's the same price, to be fair, between him and Rodgers, I would probably go for Barcola just because he is a winger. But again, it's what the opposition that we're gonna come up against with the lack of space. But then the bigger problem, that's why I feel like the winger situation is difficult for us, because it's like if we continue playing how we play, I don't think there's a play in world football that's gonna like fix our problems in terms of just like we pass the ball around too slowly. We let the other team settle into possession. We then do horseshoe, and then we try to fashion a goal from that situation. I don't know what left winger can come in unless Nico Williams. Nico Williams probably the player that could probably be the perfect player for Arteta's system. But
he's never going.
He's not coming. He's
got that lifetime contract.
So he's probably the only one like in world football that I look at profile-wise that could actually do what we're asking our left winger to do. He's not on the market, so then it just becomes I need my scouting team to do some scouting, man. But yeah, so concerning, probably the one that's most linked to is the Bruno G stuff. It seems like there's still some rumors there. I don't know how serious we are. I think that one, I would like us to be serious, because I think in the market and when I look around and what could really improve our team, I think he's something and someone that could really improve our team. And I think if we apply enough pressure, it's going to be difficult again with Newcastle already selling obviously so many assets already. But I think if he pushes for it and we put serious money and we say, we know 28, but we're still going to give you money that shows that we know how much it means to you. If we do that, I'll be really happy with that signing. Will it happen? Probably not. So yeah, with us, it's kind of like we're kind of in a low right now, if I'm being honest. There's not too much really going on with us in the
Are you worried at all?
Not necessarily, because I also do feel like probably the players we're looking at too could still be at this World Cup. could still be busy and doing stuff. So it's like ultimately I don't need the transfer dope. As long as they get the job done, like as soon as possible, as reasonably possible, I'm happy with that. And it's the right quality of players. As long as that happens, I'm not too mad. I've been seeing. I know a lot of fans have been like getting really frustrated, especially like other teams making moves. But yeah, personally, I'm gonna just say that it's probably players that maybe are occupied. And even if we announced Barcola today, it doesn't really do much for me. If we're gonna announce it in a couple of weeks anyway, so it's like as long as we get the right players over the line, I'm not too stressed right now. Is what I'd say. Like, so yeah, I think that's from my Arsenal perspective. So yeah, not really much going on. But yeah, bro, I don't know.
I think Bruno G would be a brilliant signing. I just think it will just be difficult because Newcastle have just made those sales. Like they've sold Gordon, they've sold Tonali. Like they've got a lot of money for them, so they're not under pressure to sell him. Yeah,
I don't think it would ever be a pressure thing. The only way he could go is he genuinely like Newcastle, like mano to mano, like I love you, you love me, but I actually want to go. Like I actually do want to go. That's my last big contract. I'm 28. I actually want to try fight for the Prem and Champions League. Like it has to be that kind of thing. With us also putting money on the table, that's like, yeah, like come on, the guy wants to go, and Arsenal put really good money. Those two things have to coincide. Otherwise, I agree.
Yeah, and I don't know if he'll do that.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll do that. Yeah. But yeah, if you're able to get that over the line, then yeah, I already said it. Like I would, I know people are saying 28, all of that, but if I was Arsenal, like yeah, I'd be prepared to overpay.
What's the maximum that you think would be reasonable for Arsenal to overpay for Bruno G?
I would slap. I would put down 80 plus.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
I'll put down 80 plus.
I agree. I think 80 and like 10 and like add-ons for success.
I would put on 80. I just think he's just so good, man. And then a Rice and Bruno G midfield is disgusting.
Yes.
So yeah, like I just think it's such a level raiser. And then it's not just the quality, because he's got all of the quality, but then he's just got all the intangibles as well. I think that's the thing with Bruno G, where it's like, oh, he's also like, obviously he's a captain. He's got like the fight, like yeah. It's just, bro, he's a great player, man. I love him. Like I would.
Even for us, when we're looking at this, like we need to give Rice some rest as well. I think he can even play and give Rice rest also.
Yeah, like
him and Lewis Kelly could do a job together. Like he's just an all-round.
You know what he is? That's what I'm saying. You know what he is. You know when people, obviously you can, like, if you're going to, you know, the 6'8", whatever, and to like, yeah, but I think he's just a great midfielder. Like, just still a great midfielder in general. So yeah, man, like if you're able to get that done. Talking about midfield, yeah, with United, I think that's the focus of all of our conversations currently. Obviously, yeah, man, like I think the fan base, there's definitely like a lot of just back and forth. People are panicking. There's a lot of conversations with the Mateus Fernandes thing. I think a lot of the United fans really envisioned Fernandes playing for us, so I feel like yeah, man, they're struggling. Yeah, they're struggling to come to terms with the new reality that he's not coming over there. Like he's not coming over here, rather. Like he's gone over there. So I feel like I think there's starting to be panic amongst the fan base, because I think like the Tchouaméni thing, like I think that would be a great signing, but people just don't know if that's going to happen. Like there's links and whatever the case may be, but it's like, yeah, there's nothing be concrete that's even said Madrid will be willing to sell him. And then even you look at Mourinho and you're thinking he just looks like a player Mourinho will love. Like, do you get me? So it's like, so I feel like, I think United fans are thinking, because I feel like United fans have thought, you know what, if we get Tchouaméni and then that windows, but then I think now people are saying, but what if we don't get Tchouaméni either? Then now people are thinking that they're like, oh, This doesn't look good. Obviously, we recently got linked with Andre Santos from Chelsea.
Yeah, also take on that
as well. I think he's a good player. I've always liked him. I liked him when he was at Strasbourg. I think he's a good player. I think where like people are feeling underwhelmed is that I think the United fans, they're just really not feeling the Ederson signing like at all, man. Like they're not
really. That's really become like
they're not feeling it at all. I think there was some rumors breaking about how like it might be off and whatever, and the way people were celebrating, I couldn't believe it. I said, bro, this guy's not even he's not even kicked a ball for. I think what a lot of I feel sorry for Ederson as well, because with me as well, it's just like I'm not gonna. Bro, like man's not even kicked the ball for United, man. Like people are even going off of things where it's like he's playing little cameos where he's not even playing in midfield for Brazil. Like it's just like it's just not enough to go. Like I get it. Don't get me wrong. I think a lot of United fans, they thought about this midfield rebuild and they thought in their head maybe like Tchouaméni, Mateus Fernandes, and someone else or whatever the case may be, and then there was the Anderson links, there was this whatever blah blah blah. So I think now
that whole marquee middle tier,
that's what it was. So now I think people are panicking a lot, and yeah, man, like I think this is gonna be, I again, only Ineos know like what plan they've got and whatever the case may be, but I feel like they need to make their mind up as regards to what the strategy is going to be, because obviously Anderson, I think he was always going to go City, and even if like you wanted to, even if he wasn't, like I don't think United were going to be able to compete with the financials. Mateus Fernandes, yeah, man, I think I think that's such a good signing for Spurs. Because I just, man, I can't ever pretend that I don't think he's a baller, because I definitely.
Bro, you had multiple streams of you me talking about.
Fam, like I rate him a lot. I think with United, I understand why. Because I've had so many conversations with people about this, and like some people say, "Oh, United should have just paid it," or whatever the case may be. And I think we've got multiple problems. One is the reported wages. I know sometimes wages, like you hear different reports or whatever the case may be. I was hearing 250, then I was hearing a bit less or whatever, blah blah blah. But let's say for the sake of this conversation, it was 250. It's like, well, you can't give him that. Like you can't, bro. Like Kobe's on what 120, 150, whatever. It's like
I'll put him above Cunha and Mbeumo.
Yeah, bro. He's just not. He's not mashed. He's not mashed nowhere near enough of that work, bro. Like, do you get me? Like, Mbeumo had multiple seasons mashing work at Brentford. His last season at Brentford, he's banged 20 Premier League goals. Like, Cunha had seasons mashing work in the Prem. He scored 15 goals in his last thing. Like, it's just like these guys are accomplished internationals. Like, it's just, bro, Kobe's mashed more work than Mateus Fernandes, bro. Like, you can't come off the back of 2 back-to-back relegations, like giving, like, it just doesn't even make sense. I think that's that. And then a lot of people that who are talking, even if you put the wage to the side and are talking about matching the fee, I think what a lot of people aren't realizing, is that, because I've been seeing this a lot, where it's just like, oh, well, if you're going to pay for this, then isn't it worth just adding a bit more extra and overpaying and then matching and just paying the 85? I think what people are failing to realize as well is that, if we done that, so let's say we matched it and we put the same bid Spurs put in, what would have happened is that Spurs would have just bid more. That's
they would have seen how long it took you guys to put the bid in.
Bro,
like, these men, they're not on it. Bro, they're not really on it.
I think that's what people are failing to understand.
They're assuming that it was
Spurs really messed it up for us. They really, because I think that's what people are saying. People say, "Oh, see, why did we just pay the 85? Look at the market or whatever the case may be, bro." Like, Spurs weren't going anywhere. Like, do you get me? West Ham, they even said, like, from Romano, they said they wanted the starting thing to be 85. They wanted a war. Like, what they were hoping is that United match the 85, and then Spurs come back and say, and they're good at this, because remember, it was the same thing that happened with Rice. Right? Arsenal didn't want to pay 105. City got involved. I think City put like an 80 million plus 10 in, like a 90 thing. Right? Arsenal had to raise it. That's what they wanted.
They have the playbook, bro.
Yeah, they have the playbook. They know what they're doing. So I think that's what people are failing to understand, is that Spurs have bread, bro. Like, do you get me? And Spurs, the whole thing with us when they were just on the brink of disaster. So the whole thing about we're not willing to pay this, we're not pay this amount of wages. They don't care about all of that.
Yeah, man. They said, well, we need to make changes.
They said, Deserby, please save us. If you save us, we will do the absolute mad thing.
It's true.
Deserby saved them. They're now saying, cool, we're ready to do the absolute mad thing, bro. If they had to go to 100 for Matheus Fernandes, I think they definitely would have.
Bro, man, listen,
I think
it's true.
So I think that's what people are failing to realize as well, is that it only works if we match the bid and Matheus Fernandes has a clear preference where he says, I want to go to Manchester United. I don't want to go to Spurs. But even if United was his preference, as long as he's doing this, I don't mind thing.
Yeah.
Bro, Spurs were gonna win that war, bro. They're just gonna put down more bread than us. So
you said it too. Like, I know you said that if Spurs bid. I'm scared.
Bro, I was terrified. I knew what they were on. I knew, and I know what United are on. I said, I know we cannot compete.
You cannot compete.
We cannot compete.
Yeah, you guys also battling like it's like trauma of like overpaying for players. There's also the whole element of not wanting to like be ripped off by clubs and how we got a lot in the market
as well. It's like it's more positions and deals. Like so, it was always going to be difficult. So as soon as that's what I was like. As soon as like Spurs, it's funny because it sounds funny, but it's like when I heard Spurs, when I looked at it and I saw what Spurs were on, I said, you know what? Like in many ways, it would have even been better if it was like another club who's bigger, because I know they wouldn't be prepared to do this. Like, I know they wouldn't be prepared to do this. Like if we lost out, it would have just been a thing of like, oh, he just
like Arsenal. It was Arsenal winning. You won him.
If it was Arsenal winning, you won it. But then it's just like, cool, man. You're hoping maybe Bruno can do whatever, blah blah blah, and then it's like, cool. It's like, but I know Arsenal aren't gonna go to those levels of paying.
Dealing with someone,
bro. Well, I was like, when it was Spurs, I said, oh my God.
It's true. And you guys actually saw unfortunate because this was Spurs. Like if it's Spurs under Levy, you're good. This is like he's a United player, but you got Spurs at a time of turmoil where there's so much change.
And some people were saying, oh, like United should have just wrapped the deal up, like from early, like so from the start before Spurs even got involved, just pay what West Ham want. And I was just like, bro, you man are not making sense, bro. Like, bro. 85 million.
Imagine United came out first day of the window, 85 mil.
85 mil.
You guys crazy.
Bro, the right thing is absolutely to get the price down. And the price would have come down if Spurs didn't just say we're trying to blow the bank, bro. So they really, it's just one of the ones where it's just like, all I could do is credit them because it's like fair play, man. Like they actually moved like a serious club. They got who they wanted and they just snookered us. Like they snookered us. Like that's just what happened. Like we got snookered, bro. Because I think there was no, it was just always going to be long. So when I'm speaking to people, they're like, oh, why didn't United just pay with the 85? I'm just like, I don't know why you man think it just stops there. Have you heard?
When I'm going to say, man, you know, we're honorable club. We said we went 85. You both matched it. Matheus,
so just pick one for that. Just pick one.
You make
just pick one.
After they put West Ham on.
Bro, West Ham are going back to Spurs. They said, this is what United did, you know.
Yeah.
What are you lot telling me? What are you lot telling me? You're not going to have to go higher, you know. Like, do you get me? And again, you saw what happened with Rice. So I feel like that was the thing where it's just, man. Like, even when people are saying that, it's like, oh, it would have just been 85. Bro, it would have just been 85. Do you get me? Bro, they would have ran. Point. And then now it's like, when does it just get... You lot are saying 85 is just on the edge of what you got. When does it become stupid? When does it become ridiculous? Is it 150? Like, do you man just don't care? Like, you know when these men say, it's not my money. You know when these men say, it's not my money. It's not my... Why you got people like accountants? It's not my money. It's just like, bro,
and then United come out and say, you know what, guys? That's the end of our midfield breed, bro. was like, are you mad? Have you lost your mind? What? Matheus Fernandes and Edison? Are you crazy? Yeah, man, it's true. It's true. You have to have some balance,
man. So honestly, like there's times where it's like, fam, I think you just got to take the L, man. Like, do you get me? You got to take the L and just say, you know what, Spurs, just fair play. I can't even, and I'm never gonna try and act like they haven't got a baller. Like, I think it makes complete sense for Spurs. Like, I think it was a big move from Spurs. It's just annoying that they just because I think United, they were looking at it and they would say, cool, this is our thing. Edison, I'm gonna wrap that up. Like, do you get me? Like, yeah, you're 35, 40, whatever, early, like 26, 27, like you can come in, you can be the third midfielder. Matheus, we're gonna come get you. Like, do you get me? Like 60 to 70, we're gonna wrap that up. Like, do you get me? We'll have you ready for preseason, whatever the case may be. This, and then we'll like see the rest of the window, see what the state is saying, and we'll try go get the third one, the big one, and then boom. And then I think what happened here is that Spurs got involved and said, no.
No,
You know that we got, bro. You think all that Beyonce money's for nothing?
Listen, man, it's true.
That Beyonce money's for
came
nothing.
Stumbling in. I was like, West Ham, hold the phone. Don't accept it,
bro. And West Ham as well. These man, bro, they just want their bread, bro. You think they care that these men are their London rivals, bro?
Man,
they say these men don't even care, bro. Yeah, bro, these men even sent you down, bro. You man were battling with them. They just took Kudus of you. They don't care. They said, give us the bread. Give us the bread. So yeah, man. I think United fans were still recovering from that, and then I think from there it's like, with the names that I think United fans were excited about, they hear Andre Santos and it's just like, what? Like, do you get me? But Andre Santos is actually a good player. Like, actually, like I think Chelsea have a very good midfield. Obviously, Caicedo's there, he's great. Then obviously, they would play Enzo. Sometimes Reece James even comes into the midfield, so like whatever the case may be. So it's not even a reflection on Andre Santos. Like, I think he's a good player, but yeah, I think it's a lot of United fans are saying, you know what, if you were the third signing, that would be 10 out of 10. But I think a lot of they don't like Edison and Santos without knowing if Tchouaméni can come through.
I'm even thinking, bro, a customary Chelsea signing.
He would be a good signing for Arsenal. He would be a good signing.
I didn't actually think about it.
He's a good player. He's a good player. Like, when I watch him, like, I'm impressed with him. Like, progressive passing, like he can zip it through the lines. Like, he can play ball.
Like, he's tenacious.
Like, tenacious. Like, he's a good player. Like, he's a good player still. So yeah, man. But I think now it's just because even looking at Alex Scott, I rate him baller, but I think the money that Bournemouth are looking for is looking like a mad thing as well. So yeah, man. Like, if we were able to get like a Tchouaméni and just get that over the line, then that would make me feel so much more at ease. Because I'll look at it and say, cool. At least I'm not going to next season. Tchouaméni, Mainu. That's the starting midfielder. That makes me feel good. Tchouaméni, you're 6'2", defensively, you're super on job. Like, Mainu, that will free you up. You can like express yourself more, whatever. Then like we've still obviously got Bruno, like, who can create like crazy, whatever the case may be. Then we got our forward line as well. I'm like, cool. Do you get me? And then you're now just looking to try get that other midfielder as well, to complement the batch that we've got. But then I think if you don't get the Tchouaméni, then now people are looking at it and it's like, I think because what people are scared is that in isolation, for example, someone like a Sander Berge, good player, good player. But I think what people wouldn't want is like Sander Berge, Andre Santos, and Edison, because it's just like that's not what we were aiming for. Like, you get me? That's not what we're aiming for. And it's crazy. And I think it's mad because they're like, he's a good player. Like, do you get me? So I think there is a part of United fans that they're just being too dismissive of some of these players. Like, do you get me? And this whole, I said it as well. It's like with Matheus Fernandes, for example, he became a marquee name in this window or whatever, blah blah blah. I wanted him long before like there was all of this hype and this marquee, whatever, blah blah blah. That's why I was like, even because when Anderson was like the big marquee thing, I was like, I think Anderson wants to go City. Go and get Mateus Fernandes. Like, do you get me? Like, that makes sense to me. So I think it's just one of them ones where it's like United, we're just gonna have to be smart, and just try and make good plays. But what I am worried about is the fact that pre-season starts soon. And where you look at Spurs and you think is a big advantage is that the fact that you've got Tonali and Fernandes signed, sealed, and delivered, ready to go pre-season to work with the Zerbi. I'm thinking, I don't know when this midfield issue is getting sorted. We're gonna go pre-season. It's gonna be the youths. Like, you get me? It's gonna be the youths and Mount. Like, do you get me in midfield, bro? It's the
I was gonna say that earlier. I think that's also the issue with Chelsea, man. I know you guys also have PTSD with this Mount signing.
Bro, yeah, I think we're ready to go back to them because we got the get back with Garnacho. So we're like, all right, cool. Evens, clean slate. Let's start again. let's start again. Like, do you get me? But I think, yeah, man. Like, I am definitely concerned about the rebuild because it's such an important bit of like our team, and I'm just like, yeah.
What else other than the midfield rebuild? Like, is there any of like priority signings where you're like, we have to also address this window? 100%?
Yeah, I think we need to definitely get a winger. We need to see what's happening with Rashford, like, as well, innit? Like, do you get me? But it's, like, I feel like we need a winger.
Oh yeah, we need to speak about that actually. Are you ready for him to be reintegrated?
Rashi, obviously, he's one of our own, innit? So it's like, if it happens, it happens. I felt like before that, like, the best thing I felt like the Barca move was good for him, and like, I was supporting him there, and I wanted him to see him do well there. And I'd like, yeah, but Barca, obviously, they didn't want to pay the money to keep him. And it's like, if he can't go anywhere, then all right, cool. Like, if you can reintegrate, you can reintegrate, and if you're willing to accept the role and like whatever. But I think where the worry is that I just don't want this to be noise again. Like, I think that's the thing. It's like, I don't want this to be a thing. Like, I don't want it to be like, oh, like Rashford isn't tracking back and it's just a thing. Like, I just think the vibes at United have actually been really good. Like, do you get me? And yeah, and I'm not saying, but by the way, Rashford will create bad vibes. I don't think it's not his. I'm not putting it on him. Yeah, I'm not putting it on him. It's just the media and like creating things and whatever the case may be. And sometimes for yourself, like, the best thing is just like a fresh start, which I think was doing him well at Barca. But then obviously it's like, if you don't get a move, you don't get a move. Like, there's not much we can do. So if he came back, I'll 100% support him. And like, yeah, man, like, we move in it. Like, all I can do is look forward. Like, bro, yeah, man. Like, with me, I've never ever stopped like supporting Rashford. Ever.
Yeah, I know.
Like, you get me?
I think it's just more from a perspective like, do you still think he could contribute enough that would make you be like, you'd be okay to not get a winger now because Rashford is coming back to take that position? That's more.
Ideally, I would still want a winger.
Oh, really? Even with Rashford coming back?
Yeah, but I just don't know if the financials we could do it, because I think it's like profiles. So yeah, man, that I think I would want that, but yeah, we'll see. But I think we've definitely got like quite a few things to address. But I think the main thing that we needed to address this summer was the midfield, and I just think it's one of them ones we're looking at and we're like, I don't know where we're going. Like, do you get me? So it's like, and it's one of them ones, and that's what I said before. Like, I think I said it like weeks ago when I was looking at Mateus Fernandes. I was like, I'll just feel so much better if we can just get that over the line. And I know at the base, at the minimum, okay, we've sorted this out. Now let's go into the market again and try and do X, Y, and Z. But it's like, cool, at least. But now it's like, with it just being Edison, I think, who's gonna take his medical soon, that is concerning. I'm like, boy, like,
only people want his medical cancelled.
Bro, it's bad. I was feeling so bad for Edison. I was like, bro, like, fam, he's being made the scapegoat before he's even kicked a ball, bro. Like, do you get me? And I know the United fan base, they weren't watching the Atalanta games, man. Like, do you get me? And I'm not saying Edison's gonna come and be any world beater, but I'm just like, bro, give him man a chance. Like, oh my days, like, do you get me? So yeah, like, I feel, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Edison wasn't someone who I wanted. Like, do you get me? I'm not gonna pretend and say, oh, he was on my list. Like, do you get me? If you ask me Edison or Andre Santos, I'll pick Andre Santos. Like, do you get me? Yeah, but bro, it is what it is, isn't it? Like, what are we gonna do? So yeah, man. I think in fact this midfield, I think what United fans wanted is that we wanted the type of summer and midfield rebuild where we thought, you know what? Like,
cheeky
we could flirt with the title challenge. Just flirt. We might not be able to sustain that, like, do you get me, past March, but we can flirt.
Yeah.
But then I think now, currently, United are thinking, yeah, man, like, this is looking like we just gotta try and get top 5. Like, do you get me? So I think, yeah, man, it is a bit concerning. Like, how it would ease me if I just saw Tchouaméni, Ornstein, whatever. That would just settle me down. That would calm me down a lot. I'll say, all right, cool. That makes me feel much better. Like, that's physicality, that's experience, even on the ball as well. Like, he's not bad on the ball at all. And yeah, I think, but the great thing about it is that he's an actual natural 6, and I think he's his main trait is like defensively. What that can do for us. Like, I think that would be big. So yeah, man. But yeah, man, I feel like that seems like a distant dream. I know Uncle Mourinho, man. I know that's his type of player. So yeah,
but I'm shocked in Madrid as well, man, because there was so much talk on this, like, their midfield as well. They also had this massive, like, we need to fix our midfield going into the summer, but I don't know what they're gonna do now, because they're linked to Fernandes a little bit. Obviously, the Enzo stuff, it also looks like they kind of distancing themselves from that a little bit. Also,
no, bro, like, looks like it kind of.
Yeah,
they set. Who releases a statement to say, bro, how embarrassing! This guy has been
working for them. I know.
And they released a statement to say, by the way.
Yeah,
for Chelsea. I just want it to be known, bro.
Oh man, I'm not trying to mute your girl,
bro. You know what? I was just about to say. You know what you tell her, man? I don't want your babes.
I don't want your babes. All right. You might hear some stuff in the grapevine, but I'm not interested.
Yeah, that was on there, whatever, bro.
You're right. You're right. That's exactly what it is. It's true.
You don't need to feel threatened. Go live your life. Do you get me? Yeah, man. It's crazy.
So, but it looks like they've added what's his name from City? I'm bringing on blank. Bernardo. I did Bernardo into the team. But other than that, like, they haven't really done much. So yeah, man, they might still be some
other areas, like, but not in midfield.
Yeah. So, but I agree though. It doesn't look like right now with the noise, it doesn't look like he's leaving. So
yeah, man. And also, what I don't want as well, obviously, it's better than not having him, but I also don't want it to be like a last day of the transfer window type of thing or whatever the case may be. Bro, we need to be ready to go, man. Like, do you get me? So it's like, it's just like, I think from this position, and you know what it is as well, for whatever reason, Wharton is just, it's like our name has always been like, he's been part of the list, but it's never been like United have never been like.
Yeah, man. But I think you guys have set your stall already, though. I mean, you guys I think at most you want to spend like 70 mil. I think the fact once they came out and said 100 for Wharton, I think you guys said,
then it was. But even before that, though, if like there wasn't strong links, then Baleba, I think, man,
that's the guy, man.
That obviously wanted to come to us, but yeah, man. Like, and Brighton, I think they're still not, from reports I was hearing, they're still not even trying to move on that. These men are cheeky. These men are cheeky.
You're gonna get a discount because we benching for the whole season.
These men are cheeky. I was here. These men said that they still want like 75 minimum. I said, bruh, man, this is crazy, man. Scott,
Yeah,
I
Challenge the
really like
market.
Scott. I really like Scott. Like I think him and Fernandez are different in it. Like I think what I really liked about Fernandez is that I think his passing range of either foot. Like yeah, man. That yeah. Nah,
Good.
I liked what I was seeing.
Bro, you see,
Scott,
sorry,
I think I think Scott, he doesn't have the same like passing range, but I still think he's a good passer over like shorter distances. But with him as well, kind of similar to Mainu, but like his dribbling and evasion of pressure is he's so silky.
You're going for a galactic football type
yeah, he's so silky with it. Yeah, Scott, bro. You know what? It's just tech off. I think that was my thing as well with Fernandez as well. I think that was also my thing as well. It's just like I just want to also see good footballers. Like, do you get me?
People that can receive the ball after
I told you, bro. Can someone make Lamen's life easier, please?
Yeah,
like, it can't just be Kobe that can take it. Like, be taking it under pressure from two men trying to close him down, bro. It's just like, yeah, man. Like, I want more of that. Like, do you get me? Obviously, you need the right profiles and etc. But yeah, man. I just think right now, I think I've just kind of stopped imagining what it could be or what it can't be, and I've just got to wait and see, man. See what I end up with. Like, do you get me?
I hear it. I think that's the best strategy, man. It's the best for your mental health, man.
Yeah, bro,
like, you get to
don't want to get my hopes up. Yeah, man. Don't want to get my hopes up, man. It was just like I remember thinking one time, what if United just slapped the bread down for Bruno G? I said, stop. Stop it. Stop it, Major. Stop it. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. And then I was thinking, you know what? Wharton and Belaba would be a good comment. I said, they're not going to do that, bro. I said, they're not going to do that. I said, bro, you need to stop making up. I said, the one thing that you did dream about was Mateus Fernandez, and that was the closest thing that could have happened.
Yeah.
And then, man.
The Spurs came and snatched that dream away from me,
man. Bro, snookered us, man. But yeah, shout out Mo in the chat. You're my Wonderwall. Hey, man. Yeah, they're bumping that. They're bumping that. That's the anthem of the summer. Hey, bro, I'm telling you, this place, this England, bro, we're going to see something we've never seen before if England were able to win that World Cup, bro. We will see things we've never seen before. So, yeah, man. But, yeah, like, I think, yeah, with United, like, you know what it is as well, bro. Sorry, man. Going to put in the run. But I just think as well, man, bro, can you, man, just give there's two things that I think United fans they've said and they're worried about. It seems that when we get Champions League football, our windows always mediocre. It's when we don't. That's when the windows are better. That's 1. 2, man. It's like Carrick. Like, bro, can you give man a chance? Like, do you get me? It's like, bro, you know that this guy's gonna be under serious pressure, bro. Like, can you give this man a chance? Like, do you get me? Like, help build him a team. And then 3rd, you, man, have decided to let Amazon into the changing rooms, into Carrington, all of that, whatever the case may be, bro. Do you know these internet clips are gonna? I still see blasting the Anfield "You Never Walk Alone" music at the training ground. I still see clips from that, bro. To this day, bro.
Also, you don't want them to see that comes to the mind of Kenzie on the Congo.
Kenzie on the corridor. Ivan Tony's tweet. All of that, bro. I still see all of them, bro. The Spurs clips as well, whatever the case may be, bro, man. They're
definitely walking on, man. It's the dangerous territory that they're moving into.
They want to make us a mockery, like, bro. I'm just like, man. I'd want to again, bro. Like, I'm taking Spurs very serious. Like,
Major. That's what I was gonna say earlier. We're talking about Fernandez, bro. You see this link to Liao and link to
Creepy, bro. I'm taking them serious.
That one, that's my last stage. Surely they can't do it. Liao looks like that's possible, but
Liao's very possible. If they want Liao, they'll get him.
They'll get him. If they pick up Liao and Creepy, I'm concerned, bro. I'm very concerned. Very concerned, man.
Yeah.
So
bro.
yeah, man.
It's crazy, man. Damn. Yeah.
I don't even see this coming by more. Like you're saying, yeah, sorry if you already answered Major, but would you take Rashi back?
Rashi back. Yeah, we literally, bro, just spoke about it. But yeah, my thing is that, bro, I've never ever stopped supporting Rashi when he was at Barca. Like, yeah, I love watching Barca anyways. I watched all these games. And obviously, if he can't get a move and he has to come back, bro, man's gonna back him. Man's gonna support Rashi. Like, do you get me? But what I want though is also what's best for his career as well. And I think the things that we have to just think about is like we know what like the media attention is gonna be like and etc. And yeah, we know there's gonna be a lot of scrutiny. But if it is a thing where he is coming back and like obviously I think him and Carrick, they've got a very good relationship and like he's comfortable and like he's ready to play and he's gonna, you know, play the role that he needs to play, then bro, man's gonna be out here supporting Rashi at OT. Like, do you get me? Like, yeah, man. I think that's where it's at. Like, I'm not on a nah, man, I don't want to see this guy ever. Bro, like, nah, man. Rashi, that's like it still upsets me that everything even played out like how it played out. And I just thought before that it might just genuinely be the best thing for like him to move on for his own career. But if it's a thing where it's like he has to come back to Manchester United, then yeah, man will back him still. And so
no, I hear it. I think that's a great, good way to put it across. And then Mo also says, question for Ace: if Arsenal were actually in for him in theory, how much would I want Arsenal to pay? Yeah, man. Mo, you haven't heard my Rashi. I'm not Rashi's biggest fan, man. To be fair on Rashi, yeah. To actually be fair on him, I think the same issue that I have with Rashi is like a lot of left wingers that we're linked to. I don't think he solves our problems at all. Like, I think he's quite one-dimensional sometimes in how he plays as a winger. He always wants to cut in. I feel like his crossing isn't the greatest. But I think in a team that's on the transition, there's space in behind where United play. I don't actually think that he'd come back and not do well. I actually think he'd do quite well if he was to come back to United. But personally, that's not the answer to our solution. So I would not Arsenal. I wouldn't want Arsenal to be in for him. Not to say that I don't think he's a decent footballer, but I don't think he's elite or world class anymore. That's kind of what I would say. I'm going to be hard to replace Trossard's profile. And yeah, no, 100%, man. This is where the scouting, they need to start scouting, man. We're linked to this Solis guy that plays in Belgium. He looks like a very similar profile to Trossard. Like, but how well he adapts to the Premier League, that's the risk they're going to have to take in it. So I don't know if that's the guy that we'll go for. But yeah, it's going to be difficult. But Trossard too, man, he had his limitations. As much as I love Trossard also, like he also wasn't the kind of like perfect footballer where that there's not someone that can kind of do the role he's playing. So
you know what I think he was great at though is that I think he's just a perfect rotation player.
Yeah,
like
he is
the player where like he can be on your bench, you're happy for him to come off the bench, but also if there's an injury to one of your starting guys or one of your starting guys are out of form, you'll be happy to play him and you're not stressed. And I think those players are they're so valuable still.
It's true. Yeah, and like the technical ability too, man. The amount of people I've seen this guy give the splits to has been ridiculous, bro. He's embarrassed a lot of players in this Premier League. So I'm definitely gonna miss him, man. No, it's all good, bro. Actually, we're coming towards the end anyway, so like to be fair, like these questions are all good, man.
Yeah, that's for you, bro.
Oh, sorry. I feel like I'm just playing. But as you said, City picked you for that Leicester. Oh, I might sad. Oh yeah, we spoke about that last team actually a little bit, and again, kind of like I was starting to think, you know what, hey man, I got my boy Darwin on one wing, Munga on the other. I was like my little 60-year-old little wonder kid. So I was starting to kind of have those thoughts in him, but I think ultimately he's still 16 years old in it, and there's still so much ahead of him, and we don't know how good he's gonna be. So I also just think City just came and just threw the bag at him and Leicester. And I'm not mad at Arsenal for not matching and saying that, yeah, we also are willing to go to 10 mil plus for a player that may or may not actually ever be good enough to play for us. So I think that's kind of where I'm at with it. I like the idea of him, but once City came in and they're willing to just put money on, like I think they were 10 mil going up to 12. I think even, what's his name? At Liverpool,
I think it was even like 12 and a half, I think.
12 and a half, yeah. What's his name at Liverpool? Wonder Kid.
Rio.
I think the arbitration for Rio was like 8 mil. So it's like you're telling me that he has to come in and be giving me real type talent straight away. Like I don't blame Arsenal for saying this is too much. And I think City just literally just they did a Tottenham to like what Tottenham did to you guys. Yeah, they snookered us, bro. They snookered us. So I mean that's kind of where I'm at with it. Like they snookered us, man. So yeah, fair play to them. See what happens with him. But no, definitely a talent.
It's a crazy market, man.
Nah, honestly. Bro, like it's moving fast, man. It's moving fast, man. But yeah, but Spurs, man. My typical 6 points that I'm accustomed to every season. I'm concerned that could be at risk. That double pivot of Tonali and Fernandes, and they pick up a left winger and striker. They're the team that's concerning me the most with how they moved this summer, man. Everyone else still, even at Liverpool, been very quiet so far. Chelsea's been quite quiet in general. Like obviously, us we've just spoken a lot about our window. So yeah, Spurs is a team that they're moving ahead, man.
Quickly, just before we round up, I asked Mo, are you worried about United in the upcoming season? And Ace, I don't know if you saw, but I don't think we spoke about it. What did you think about Glasner going to Forest?
Oh, you know what? Firstly, yeah. Marinakis, he's actually a nasty guy, man. I can't believe how they. What was the name of their manager? The extra one that they got rid of.
Which one? They had Bear, bro.
No, just the recent one that they literally just got rid of.
Pereira?
Pereira, yeah. I forgot his name. Yeah, Pereira. This guy said that he thought he had the job. They had until like the 31st of May to make a decision on what happened. I think they like 2 minutes before midnight. Send him a message saying, "Yeah, brother, you're no longer in the job." So, firstly, from that perspective, that's just a horrible way to get rid of your manager that ultimately saved them last season too. Because they were also a team that was fighting in that relegation until they pulled away. So that was nasty work from them as a club. From Glasner, I do hear it because I feel like with Palace. Because I've seen a lot of people talk about this, like, what's the point, like Palace, the Forest. But I think ultimately, what I will also give this Marinakis guy also is that I also think he wants to win.
Yeah,
like,
he's ambitious.
Win. Like, he's ambitious. So I feel like if you come and you say, like, he's going to give you what he can to give to make you punch above your weight. So, and then you look at world football, I know he was linked to the AC Milan job. That didn't go through in the end. They went for Amram. I don't know if you want to talk about that a little bit before you wrap up. But that didn't work out. But then you look at it, it's like, there's not many jobs outside of England that I would say it makes sense. Like the options are very limited. So it's kind of like I get why he did it also. But I also just think if next summer Marinakis says, get out of here, like it can happen. Because again, he's a very nasty piece of work and that's how he moves in general. But like, so it's an interesting one though. Like to see what they do like in the window. That's all. I'm not going to lie. That's one reason why I wouldn't have been mad at Forest winning the Europa as well, because I know he would have gone crazy if they had gone into the Champions League. And just from a football fan entertainment perspective, like it would have been cool to see. We'll see what Villa do also, because obviously they had a good season, but I know they still have their money situations. They're such on a 100 for Rodgers. We'll see what happens there. But I know Marinakis, if he had got Champions League football, he would have blown a bag. So yeah, man, we'll see what happens. But it's an interesting one, though. What's your take on it?
Yeah, no, I think Forest, Forest are a big club, and I think they've got a very ambitious owner. I think obviously, like the optics do seem weird, just with that. Like Palace, obviously, like this is like their most successful period. Like, do you get me? Whereas like they won the FA Cup, they were supposed to be in the Europa League, got demoted to the Conference League, won that. Now they're going to be in the Europa League. And like it feels like, they're in a real moment. So I feel like that's why it's probably, and I think, you know what it is? I think initially when like we heard Glasner was leaving, I think a lot of people were thinking, you know what? The United job would be available, the Liverpool job potentially, etc. And then obviously, like those jobs got filled. And I think, it's like, it just sounds weird when it's like, Forest. But Forest do have good players. I know they sold Anderson, but they've still got good players there. I think they've got a very ambitious owner. Like I think because with Palace as well, like we saw some of like the fallings out between Glasner and the ownership. And I think, like I think Marinakis will back him. It also could go very left.
Yeah.
It also could go very left.
Very quickly.
Very quickly. Very quickly. So yeah, man, we're gonna have to wait and see.
Entertaining, man.
Only thing I'm worried about is the fitness of the players after their schedules have picked up again. Yeah, this like the amount of games that we've got, and that's why this midfield rebuild. I need to stop thinking about it, man. Let me just get back to World Cup mode, and yeah, man, this thing's stressing me out, bro. It's just, bro, like, oh my days, I would have loved to have just been. I would have loved to have been sitting, like, even if these lot just wrapped up, Santos, Fernandez, like early in the week, I'm chilling. Yeah. Like, do you get me? I'm chilling, or even man. But hey, what can we do? We need to pray Brighton what they. Oh, we need to pay Brighton what they want.
Oh, really?
Like starting to panic.
Hey, boy, don't get desperate, man. That's what Brighton want.
I told you. You see the United fan base, bro, are anxious, bro. When I say they are anxious, like my fan base are anxious, bro. It's like, I can't, but bro, people. I told you when I saw the Edison stuff, I was just like, bro, I can't believe what I'm seeing here. Like people are like, because I think genuinely people like they had much more belief after last season. Of course, we know the 1 game a week or whatever the case may be. But I think when we looked at the players and etc., and we're like, yeah, and I think there's a lot of room to grow as well. Like I think Šeško should get better and better. Even talking about Haaland earlier, I think one thing Šeško, of course, Šeško's not Haaland, but one thing I think he needs to take from him is that Šeško, I think he's like a nice guy, and he should have stopped being a nice guy. But I think he just needs to establish that kind of like that ruthless kind of killer nature within him, because physically, his physical profile, he's a unicorn, bro.
Yeah,
do you get me? So he just needs to just own it, which I'm hoping that he does. But I think there's a lot to look at with United and think, okay, you know what? Yeah, man. But then I think you're looking at these the midfield rebuilding, you're just like, boy, like, do you get me? Like, bro, I remember the other day I was just looking at my academy players again, man. I was just like, bro, I let you, man, the first team. When you, man, have some good news for me, bro. Now let me just think about the future. I was like, I need to see these Jim Freights minutes. Like, do you get me in pre-season, bro? I was like, I gotta get my Dre. So yeah, man. But boy,
his last question though. Sorry. Oh yeah, so you need to
bro. Like Šeško, fam.
But my last question here: do you feel like Rashford has any hope as a striker, or do you think that boat has sailed?
I think he can play striker in certain games. But again, like when we're on the transition, but yeah, he's not a striker, man. Like he's not. The only thing I'll also say about Rashi as well is that I think, because he had like for a long time he had like the back injury and stuff like that. I think he's lost a bit of the explosiveness that he used to have before as well. So yeah, like kind of similar way where people say Saka's lost to whoever his explosiveness. I think Rashford's lost a bit of his explosiveness as well. So yeah, man, it's just I'm worried. I need the you know what it is as well, yeah. It's like these I was seeing these Spurs, man, and obviously they got the Mateus Fernandez and they got Tonali, and it's like I forgot. I think, is it Pranked? The show where basically they're doing practical jokes and they're in the room and they're telling people, like, to tell people through the headphones what they should do. I forgot. Sorry, but someone was like, after they done the Tonali.
Oh, sorry, bro. I lost you for a second there.
Now,
say that one more time, sir.
Go and bid for others. So after they did the Fernandez figure, the Tonali figure, I saw a Spurs fan. They were like, "All right, now go and bid for others."
They're moving mad, bro. The one I'm hearing is the Creepy's next. I said, nah, these guys have lost all decorum.
They said, bro, what? Like, you get like I seen, bro. I saw. Obviously, United have been linked with Somerville. And then And then Spurs were also linked with him. And then I see Spurs fans saying, "He's United, man. No one's gonna happen."
Nah, you guys, I can't believe you guys are that happen, bro. You know what? Fair play to them. So I remember the start of the summer when like, they'll get like Senesi and Van Heck and all these men over the line, and they're like, "Bro, when you're big, you're big," and people are like,
yeah,
you're big, you're big. And they just started pulling off Fernandez and Tonali and boy. I guess when you're big,
I see Spurs fans as well. They'll say, "Nah, man, it's gone under the radar," but let it be clear that we beat Man City to Tonali.
That's hilarious.
They said, let it be clear that it was both Manchester clubs.
Wow,
it was both. Because they're not trying to report that one, bro. But we have Ornstein said it officially that City wanted. So I said these men they're feeling different.
They're feeling different, man.
They're feeling, I see, but you know their favorite line now is, "You should have relegated us." You should have relegated us when you had the chance.
Oh, mate, we should have, man. Yeah, I saw Villa fans complaining. People are sharp, man. You had the opportunity. Talking about what Spurs can spend. You had the opportunity to send them to the championship. What did you do? You went to rest players. Sharp, man. Like, it's
fair play to Spurs, man. Because hey, man. But what I will say though is that man, when the football starts being played, then we need to see, because all of this, I've seen people win the transfer window before. Liverpool won it last season. You get me? And they finished behind us.
So and pressure comes with that too, bro. I'm not trying to hear no Conference League after you have a window like this, bro. I don't care if you finished 17th last season, bro. Like you're on track to spend 400 million in the summer. Hey, bro, but please stand up. Stand up. Bro. Top 4, you'll be fine for that minimum. I don't care about what happened last year. So yeah, man. So we'll be there, man. We'll be there.
But hey, bro. Hey, man. It's been a good fun stream, man. A lot of things to talk about. Shout out to everyone in the chat, everyone who interacted. Yeah, man. I appreciate it. Whether you've watched the whole stream, the 30 seconds, a minute, half an hour, the whole stream. Like, appreciate everyone who's shown love. But yeah, bro, we got this Spain Portugal match to watch, man. Man. Everybody stay blessed, man. Until next time.